Hello, this is Dr. Renee Dyer, and in this video we're going to be using the Texas Instrument BA2 Plus to solve for net present value. When we have uneven cash flows, we have to use our cash flow worksheet inside the calculator to solve for net present value. If you have the same cash flow, you would just use the time value of money keys to solve for present value. But in our problem, you can see that the stock of widget has 4 different dividends that it's expected to pay over 4 years. So those are different cash flows, so we use the cash flow worksheet. So you can see the 4 different dividends, and then also at the end of the 4th year, it gives you an expected value of $43.75. We're wanting to know what widget would sell for today if the return on stocks of similar risk is 10%. So we're wanting to know what we should pay for the stock today based on what we think the dividends and the selling price is going to be in the next 4 years. So we use the cash flow worksheet. We start, you can see I have the steps for you on the right hand side, but I'm going to also do this on the calculator with you. So press CF, which opens the cash flow worksheet. We're going to press second and the CE/C, which clears the work. Now we're at the initial cash flow, and that we don't have an initial cash flow for this problem, so we leave that at 0, enter, down arrow, and our cash flow 1 for the first dividend is $2.10, enter, down arrow. The frequency of that particular cash flow is only 1 time, so enter, down arrow. Cash flow 2 is $3, so 3, enter, down. The frequency of that one is 1, enter, down arrow. Cash flow 3 is $2.15, enter, down arrow. The frequency is 1, enter, down arrow. And then if you notice on cash flow 4, we need to add the dividend for the 4th year and also the expected value at that time. So $43.75 plus $1.65 is going to be our 4th cash flow. So when we add those two together, we get $45.40. Enter, down arrow. The frequency of that one is 1, so we hit enter, and then we press NPV. I is asking you for the interest rate, and we know that stocks are returning around 10% with the same risk as widgets. So we put in 10. The calculator knows it's a percentage. We do not make it a decimal. We do not press the percent sign. You just put the number in. The calculator is intelligent enough to know that that is an interest rate or a percentage. Then we press enter, down arrow, and when it comes back to NPV, we press compute. So we should be looking at paying $37.01 for widget stock today based on this information.